Today's webinar is going to be on linking point of sale to your check-in activities. So when members check in, they have to purchase a package prior to checking in, similar to purchasing a 10-pack of personal training, 5-pack of spinning, etc., etc. We're going to start in the Setup module of QuickCheck. After you log in, click on Setup. And I want you to first visit your Check-in Files button on the left so you can see the list of activities that you have at your facility. The only activities that you want to link to point of sale are special access activities. I have karate, a special access, tanning, personal training, 30 minutes, personal training, 60 minutes. What we're going to do today is a tanning package of 10 and 5. So in the activities area, I click the plus sign to add a new activity. For now, we already have tanning. I choose the code of special access, and I make sure that there's a count required because we want to count down each time this person visits the facility so that when they run out of sessions, they're prompted to purchase a new package so they get more sessions and more visits. In point of sale, in setup, after you're done entering your activities, your special access activities, you're going to click on the POS button on the left. That takes you to point of sale setup. This particular area we are on is the category tab, which are the categories of everything that I sell. I'm going to add a new category called tanning. The code in the code column can be anything you want, 1, 2, 3, ABC, anything you prefer. It doesn't show up on any reports, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you do stop selling this entire category of items, this red note down here says to remove categories from your point of sale screen, leave the code blank. So when the day comes that you stop selling tanning, you can just remove this code, save it, and that button and all items within that button will disappear from your point of sale screen so no one will accidentally click on it. For now, I'm just going to put in 1, 2, 3. Check mark to save that. Now I'm ready to add in tanning packages. Let's click on the Items tab at the top of the screen. To the left, we will click on the tanning category. We do not have any packages set up. Click the plus sign to begin our first record. So we're going to say tanning 5-pack. Price is, I don't know what the going price on tanning packages is, so let's say it was $10 per tan. Let's say a 5-pack was $50. Down at the bottom of the screen, before you save this, you want to link this back to the check-in activity so that when a person buys the 5-pack, they get 5 check-in sessions. So down at the bottom, I'm going to click my check-in activity link, and I'm going to select tanning as my link. The count that the person gets is 5, being they're purchasing a 5-pack. That's all you need to do. Check mark to save. You are done. Let's do a tanning 10-pack. Tanning 10-pack. Price on a 10-pack. They get a little discount. Let's make that $90. Before I check mark to save this, I'm going to link this to my tanning activity, and I'm going to say this person gets 10 sessions of tanning when they purchase this package. Click the check mark at the top to save. Activity setup and the link to point of sale is now complete. I'm now going to show you how this works when you are inside the application and how when a person purchases it, they will receive 10-pack of tanning and then they can check in for tanning and it will count down those sessions. At this point, I have loaded QuickCheck, and I'm going to go to the member screen. We are going to locate Jim Conrad as our demo member. Once I'm on his record, I will click on his Access tab. And right now, he does not have access to tanning. Now, I want to show you what happens when a person does not have access to tanning or when they do have access to tanning. If they don't have access to tanning, that means you have to manually enter the package in after they purchase because you will receive an error message on point of sale as you purchase the 10-pack. So let's first go to point of sale. let me stop for a second. If we were going to give Jim access to tanning, we would just click Edit Member, and we would place a check mark in tanning right here on the left. I'm not going to do that right now because I want you to see what happens if the person does not have access to that particular activity. We're going to go to the point of sale screen. We're going to click on our tanning category here in the middle. That shows us the packages we have available. Let's ring up a 5-pack. It's $50. We're ready to take PIN payment. Let's go ahead and click on payment. I'm going to click credit card because he's using a credit card. In this case, my Quick Check is set up so that the person uses a credit card machine and does not use X-Charge, so you would have to run the credit card separately. But for now, we're going to put in a phony credit card number and the valid expiration date. And for the approval code, we'll just put in 1234. That will process. Now, here's the error message that I was discussing earlier. It tells you this member does not have access to this activity, meaning tanning, so you must enter the count or the start end dates manually. So Jim did not get his 10 sessions. He purchased them, but he did not get them in Quick Check so he can then check in for them. So because he did not have access, we have to give him access and enter those sessions ourselves. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to click OK and done. Now if we go to the member screen, click on Jim's Access tab, we can see tanning is not here. He does not have the 5-pack that he just purchased. Because he did not have access in the first place, Quick Check cannot give him access. So now I'm going to click Edit Member. I'm going to place a check mark in tanning. I'm going to give him his 5 sessions by typing that in. Once I save that, now I can see he has tanning, 5-pack. If I click on the Checkin button at the top of the screen, I'm going to locate Jim Conrad again. When he comes up, I can see that he has 5 tanning sessions on the left. When I click on 5, I click Checkin. It checks Jim in. If I pull him up again by selecting Recheck, I can now see he has 4 tanning sessions. Aside from having tanning and PT sessions, he has a billing issue down here and obviously needs to be addressed with the manager. Let's go back to the member screen, take one more look at Jim's tanning. He has 4 sessions, I'm sorry. He used 1 today. Let's say he came in and wanted to buy a 10-pack because there was a special today. He already has access to tanning, so when we purchase it in point of sale, the end result is he should have 14 tanning sessions. Let's click on point of sale on the top right, click on tanning, click on our 10-pack, select payment. Let's say he's paying by check today. The amount is $90. Check number is 1252. I click enter. I'm not going to print a receipt today. I click done. I didn't get any error messages because Jim already had access to tanning. So now when I go to access, I can see he has indeed received 14 sessions. 10 on top of 4 equals 14. If we go to check-in, let's find Jim again. Check him in for tanning. Recheck, he's down to 13. Everything works just as it's supposed to. So that lesson covered adding activities and setup, linking them to point of sale purchases so that it links back to the member's record and their access screen. Thus, every transaction or every package that is entered on the access tab must be purchased through point of sale. That prevents your employees from coming in here like so, clicking edit member, and oh, I'm going to give Jim 99 free sessions and save. You'd prefer to have a security level on the access tab so that your employees cannot give away free memberships. That was it for today's lesson. If you want to watch this in full screen, please press Alt-Enter on your keyboard if you're watching in Windows Media Player. Otherwise, if you double-click in the center of the screen, it should turn to full screen. Have a great day.